And I would like just to invite you to briefly experiment a little bit with what Petra brought. And I invite you to just stand up and experiment a little bit with this sense of touch. Yeah? Because what did Petra tell us? She spoke about there was something with the shoulders, and then she said, but also people touch things in a detached way, in a way. And what do the shoulders, the shoulder girdle have to do with the hands? And when you look how Rudolf Steiner introduced the senses, the relationship of the senses to, in a way, to the zodiac, which again is related to the physical body, then this can give us a few hints. And it's just stand upright how you can attribute the body to the zodiac. And just touch your eyebrows a little bit and feel, and go to the nose, that you already feel the sign of Aries. Then where your throat is, you can feel the Taurus. When you move your shoulders, you can feel Gemini. And when you're in this area around your chest, your rib cage, the protective rib cage, the Cancer, and your heart forces from within, the Leo forces. And when you feel into your belly, yeah, it becomes, in a way, more quiet, the Virgo. You go further down, you feel your hips, the air in your hips, the Libra. Then you go further down to the pelvis, Scorpio. You feel, you touch your upper legs, the thighs, Sagittarius, the knees, touch them. Capricorn, Aquarius, the calves, and Pisces, the feet. And then Steiner gave the 12 senses somehow attributed to these signs. And then just try to feel it a little bit, that when you start in the head, it's the sense of I. When you approach the throat, it has to do with the sense of thinking. When you approach your shoulder girdle and move it a little bit, yeah, just the sense of word, of speech. And then the chest, the rib cage, sense of hearing. Then the Leo forces your inner energy, the sense of warmth. And then when you approach your belly, the sense of sight. And when you go to the hips, the sense of taste. Do I like it? And when you go even further down to the pelvis, the sense of touch, of smell. And then touch the thighs, the sense of equilibrium, the knees, the sense of movement, the calves, the sense of life. And surprise, surprise, the feet, the sense of touch. So let's make, and you find all the tables I will put into the proceedings. You'll find them there, so you don't have to remember it, yeah? But do a few steps with your feet and touch the earth, yeah? That's with my feet, I touch the earth. And it's the earth which provides all the secrets for us. The earth creates the surfaces behind which things are hidden. And the hands are also sometimes sort of feet, and we use the hands to really try to touch, yeah, in a friendly way. But what's this? We touch it, and then we try to feel it. And when you look at the signs of the zodiac, yeah, then Pisces is not just a sign, but it's the last one of the 12 signs. It's a transcendent sign. So it means interesting is what's behind, what comes after. So the sense of touch, if you attribute it to the Pisces, has the quality, it's not about the surface, it's about what's behind. That's the sense of touch. And to the Pisces, if you look at the sounds, the N is attributed. So when you just, in the N gesture, when you listen to sound, we call archetypal movements according to sounds, then the N is this gesture that you somehow have a chest in front of you, which you touch it, and then you pull this cloth away, and you can look into it. Wow. That's why sometimes you attribute N also to knowledge. You gain knowledge. Do it once again, that you touch this treasure chest, and then you open the lid and you look into it. Knowledge. I know what's there. But remember that it's about touch, the N. It's not about seeing. So we can look a little bit deeper into what the N is about. And you have, with a little bit of fantasy, you can just imagine that you lift your hands a little bit and then put them in front of you as if you would put them on a table. Here, yeah? It needs a little bit of tension, a certain kind of tension, which we call oi tension, yeah, to have this effect. And you put it on the table, and then you can glue it on the table, yeah, glue it on this table. And then, because the hands are glued and you pull your body towards it. And then let go. Try to do it this way, that you are not walking forward, but the hands, when you try to pull them towards you because they are glued there, the body is fetched. So just lift the hands, put them a little bit in front of the table, glue them, create this tension, and pull. That's N. Because what is out there somehow comes closer. And you can feel if what is out there becomes a second skin for your body, a skin. So again, you have your hands there. You pull. You arrive, and suddenly you feel what was out there has arrived at your body. Yeah? And if you don't walk, you can do it the last time. You go there, you pull a little bit, and then you can pull it towards you, that the cloth really comes around you. And when this happens, you might notice that inner light, you start to feel your inner uprightness. It's not just pulling something towards you, it creates your inner something. And this is what the N is about. You move into something, you touch it, and you feel this unity. Do it maybe once again. You go in front. You pull a little bit. You let it create the second skin, and you arrive. And when you now look that we were in the Pisces and the feet, and just move them once again. And what zodiac sign is in the opposite? That's actually Virgo, the belly. And Steiner mentioned that's the lower system, yeah? And actually the feet being the head. And here, that's the lower system. Yeah. So, and when you are in the belly, I just want to go to the shoulder girdle. How do we get there? You might notice that the belly, Virgo, the ruling planet, is Mercury. And every planet you find 2 times in the zodiac system is also the ruler of the zodiac. Yeah? And in a way, they belong together. They build to one system. And then you now just move a little bit the shoulder girdle, yeah, and then remember the sense of the word, the sense of speech, and then let it become a little bit wide. Can I say yes? Can I say no? Am I like this? Oh, no, no, no. Can I be wide? Can I say no? Then you suddenly notice that the theme Petra was speaking about, can you say no? Can you stay to what you feel yourself? Has to do with it. So this system, and then you now see, we do it very quickly now, just for a few seconds, that this gesture of openness, the ha, belongs to this Gemini gesture. Wow. And the B belongs to the Virgo, building this body. And from there you can feel your feet. Yeah? The sense of touch, the arriving at yourself. Last time, you do it open, ha. You receive the answer from out there. B. And having this B allows you now to descend into your feet, your scent of touch. And when you remember the pictures Peter has shown us with the woman sitting there at the end with the yellow covered face, yeah, touching herself, or the woman with the wool, yeah, having it here, you find how important this B gesture is. That this element and this element, which are somehow hurt, you only touch things like this. It's loose, you cannot really move between open up and closing down, yeah? They are hurt. And this middle, or this is somehow a path through, and I find it really great what Petra found out, yeah, what she has to do to really address these areas. And I think that's eurythmy, that you just discover what you, or just notice what you discover on the way as inner connections, and this knowledge somehow maybe can give you trust to go forward like this. And Petra, I wish you that you can find a lot of support for this so important work you are doing with the sense of touch. Where all these important connections play into to become a human being, to connect with the world in a way that you can find yourself. That's the N, the sense of touch.